Good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. I'm trying to set everything up. It's my laptop has decided to do an update. I always normally turn the laptop on a bit early in case this happens, and it was absolutely fine. And about 5 minutes before it decided to do an update. Now I did. Let me just get the chat out. I did pause the update. I don't know if that's made it worse. It seems to be running a bit slow. But as long as the chat works, that's all that matters. I was just trying to load into YouTube to do all the thumbnail and the title. I'm not going to worry with descriptions and things like that. Let's get going. It's just ridiculous. I feel like throwing this laptop out the window sometimes. It literally done an update 2 days ago, I think. Anyway, we're here. Dan's in. Dan was first. Hello, Dust Bunny. Farmer H. Nuke's in. Umesmo. MB. Steve Thompson. Oi, Farmer Steve. I thought you were streaming. Oh, you're going to be lurking. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't know how you can manage to do that. I wouldn't be able to cope with that. Trying to stream and lurk. Right. Awesome. Some awesome people in already. So, I quickly... Now we have snow. You got snow, Dust Bunny. Oh my goodness. Snowy will be happy about the snow then. Of course. Excuse the sound of the chair creaking a bit. That's just me moving. It could be my back creaking actually. Right, let's jump in. Now, it's got a bit dark. That is because... Let me just move the mic a little bit. That is because I did a few things. I've been a bit more prepared and a bit more tidier since the last episode, but I think we'll quickly sleep through the night and we'll have a bit of a lie-in and wake up at 9, shall we? Lazy. And I'll quickly show you I've swapped some equipment out and upgraded. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that sign. Oh, I wasn't meant to do that. There's me saying I'm all prepared. Right, I'll tell you what, let's go again. Apologies, that's my fault. Oh dear. Where are we? You Mesmo, being nice to the moderators. Of course, you do need to be nice to my moderators. They are lovely people. Although Dust Bunny's on her own tonight at the moment. Hopefully there'll be some more in. Right, I'm going to do this again. Yes, I know that. Yes, this is going to take a little while to load in. Ah, dear. Right, who have we got in while this is loading up? Ryan's in. Mr. Grady. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Exactly, Farmer H. All fun and games, especially when I'm streaming. It's a bit disorganised. I need to get back in the swing of things, I think. Hey, Roosy. How you doing, buddy? Even though I hope you're keeping well, Snow. I am, apart from technology. But we are getting there. Right. Good to see you, Roosy. If you haven't checked Roosy out, guys, please go and check him out. Awesome channel. Travis is in. How you doing, buddy? Just came back from lunch. Awesome. What did we have for lunch? Just 136 subs on FS20. Awesome. Congratulations, buddy. So Cool Games. How are we? Be nice to your mod. Stop abusing me. Exactly. Is Steve being nasty to you? You can always hop over to this channel. Right. Let's get rid of this sign. I thought I did this and saved the game, but obviously I didn't. Right, now let's sleep through the night. We don't want... Well, it would be nice to have that much money in the bank, but we don't want that much money. Farmer H, what do you think about the new Platinum DLC? You mean the premium one with the Zelonka? I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. Zelonka. Start the day off by quickly shooting a hoop. Oh. Right, that's enough of that. Quickly turn off that help menu because I shouldn't need it. Right, what I've done, quickly show you, I did swap out. I've got the case draper header, that is a larger one, and it's also a tool height control thingamajig, so we will go a little bit faster. But I just think when you're doing a live stream, you don't want it to just be purely harvesting. There we go. What have we got in here? That needs a clean. Oh, behind I did get a slightly bigger, and this is the corn header from the Colossus pack, so again that should make us go a little bit faster. I can always put cruise control on so we're not going too hectic. And then in here I did sell off, what did I sell? I sold off that cultivator we had, but then I'm kind of thinking, oh, maybe we should have kept that because we have got a planter that obviously isn't a direct drill. But then I thought, well, that's okay because we can just use our subsoiler and plough. And I took Dust Bunny's advice. Where is it? And where is it? There it is. I swapped out that lizard one. I got this guy. So looking forward to using this. That does extend out to 10 point something, I think it is. And we already had that, didn't we? I think that is it. All I did. Pretty sure. Wow, look at this for eggs already. Awesome. We'll be delivering those to the bakery because that can go towards making our pumpkin pie. We've got some tomatoes. That's going to go towards and into the factory. Wow, look at this. We've got 3 pallets of pumpkins. They look a bit weird. They're not 3D really, are they? That's good though. Wow, look at them in there though. That's cool. Awesome. 3 of those, 6 of those even. Right, so not too bad. Now, oh, that's a point. How's our silage getting on? I should have kept that help window on, shouldn't I? 80%, so maybe that will be, let's turn that up to 5 and see how we get on. Could be a bit too much, but I am playing 2 days per month, aren't I? Yes, so it doesn't matter if we go into the second day. I'm missing a lot of chat here, guys. I do apologise, but it looks like you're talking amongst yourself, which is awesome. I do have a new series started on Zelonka. Thank you, Dust Bunny. Hope you did all enjoy that come out. I quite enjoying it so far, should I say. Looking forward to that series. Nice to see old Chester back. If you were following Carpathian, you would understand that bit. That was an awesome idea from Dust Bunny. Ron Anderson's in the house. Good day to you as well, Ron. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you in here. Martin Kern. Is it Kern? Hello all. Good to see you in here, Martin. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. And Alan's in. And so is Smoke. How you doing? Snowy and Snowballs. Hey, then we got another moderator in as well. Mr. Willie B is in. Also, another awesome content creator. Please check Willie V out. It's just started a new series on No Man's Land. I do need to watch the latest episode actually on that. Right, I think what we'll do today, we're going to definitely, I'll go up into this mode. We're going to put alfalfa back in here. Now this field, I'm not too sure about what to put in. I'm thinking, oh, hang on. Hang on. We've got extra crops on here, haven't we? Peas and rye, wasn't it? Now, we don't really need the peas for anything, but I just want to do that because it's part of this map. So awesome. We will do peas and alfalfa in there. So I think we can do both with just a seeder. Yes. Okay, well, we will crack on with that then. This is our most powerful tractor. So that is our seeder up in the corner. Chat. I'm trying to watch chat as well. I told you I cannot do it. I don't know how Steve's streaming and lurking and reading his chat. That's crazy. Right, let's try and fill this up with seeds and dirt from here. There's the dirt. Sometimes it gets a bit temperamental. Please let me do it. That's the only trouble when you've got fertilizer. Oh, there's a little bit there. There we go. We're in. We are in. Right, let's go for the peas first, I think. Let's get that up and running. There we go. So head on over this way. I am not going to hire any workers just yet, because if you didn't see last episode, this is what they did to my cornfield. So I set them off ploughing. I think they were actually ploughing in this field, and they've gone straight across there. And I think it's because there's not a huge gap between these fields. Straight across there, and they've gone up and down a couple of times before I even noticed. So wasn't a very happy chap that episode. But it's done now. Right, I think this is only a 6 metre working width, so we can always upgrade this if we want to go a little bit bigger. So it's going to take a little while. I may go around a couple of times and then get a worker. I know I've just contradicted myself, but if we can make it a little bit more worker friendly, we'll do that, because this is a direct drill as well, so that's worrying, because they go straight in across there and put peas in over the corn again. Wow, chat is going insane. This is good. I like it. I've missed Tom Robert. Dust Bunny saying hello to Tom Robert. Let me just go back a little bit. Yeah, No Man's Land is awesome. Dust Bunny has Chester's girlfriend, another Palomino named Popcorn. Liking that name. That's something we will be producing on here, Popcorn. So what's going on with the hundreds of likes already? What do you mean hundreds of likes? What's happened? I don't know. Ron's doing good. Just got to dialysis. Thought I'd check in. I hope that goes well, Ron. That's not nice. I know what that involves. I hope that goes well, buddy. And you know, you're staying strong. That's the main thing. Good to see you in here though, mate. I appreciate that. Sending positive vibes your way, buddy. Steve doesn't even know how he's doing it. you're just blagging it, Steve, aren't you? I don't blame you, buddy. Steve must be the myth, the man, the legend. Steve is the myth, the man, the legend. You know, new crops doesn't work well with maps that are using swappable crops. Oh, really? That was something I was actually going to say, because obviously if we go back into here, we do have the new 3 crops showing on here, so you can obviously use them on standard maps, but it looks like there is issues with some of them. Now, I won't be doing any of those crops on here because, well, unless you really want to see some, but obviously with my new series on the new map, we'll be doing all of them on there. Right, this is quite a big field actually, isn't it? I think we do need to go for a bigger seeder at some point. I'm not sure how big that planter is actually. I think it's a little bit bigger than this. 9 meters, so that's better. This is only 6. Okay, fair enough. We'll sort that out. As soon as we start making a bit of money, it's going to all sort of come together, I think. Oh dear. A little bit of acid reflux then, I think. I drunk my drink a bit too quick. No worries, Ron. Anytime, buddy. Just catching up on chat. Oregon Trees is in the house. Oregon's got another awesome channel, guys. Please go and check Oregon out. Something bad would happen. Exactly. Oh, there we go. See, I'm trying to do one more thing and I'm missing the field. I agree with you, Farmer H. Well, it's a well-known fact. Us men can't multitask. We try and we think we can. We say we can. A bit like Steve's blagging it. But we can't. It's just too much. I'm not going to tell my wife that though. She's not working tonight. She's actually in the lounge. But I doubt she's watching me. She's probably had enough of my voice today. Should know about workers on cornfields. Cornfields, you do remember greeners. Oh yes, it did happen on there, Dan, as well. One that happened last week, I referenced to No Man's Land, my series on FS19, because that happened on there. I completely forgot about Greenlands. It did, didn't it? Wow, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, bud. I'd forgotten about that one. Yes, they ruined my corn on that one as well. Right, we'll go round one more time, otherwise this will just be a stream of me doing this. I don't think I've got any cheap wide seeders. I'll tell you what seeder I do really like, and it is a base game one. Where are we? What am I doing? Where are we? There we go. It's right over there now. Is this guy. I really like this. It's got a good working width, low horsepower. I think I have got a... Is it the seeding options? Yes, seeding options mod in. So that will be a direct drill, but it still won't fertilise, but that's not a huge problem. Maybe work towards getting that. I think this tractor should cope with that. I can't remember the horsepower of this tractor. No worries, Oregon. You're welcome, buddy. Right, I think I'm kind of caught up with chats. Apologies if I have missed anything or anyone who's just joined us. YouTube has some glitch, shows more likes than there really is. Oh, that's have I got hundreds of likes then? That's random. There's always something going on with YouTube. It's quite frustrating sometimes. The amount of times I've uploaded a video and, you know, it's only been, I think I had a 15 or 20 minute video quite some time ago, and it took ages. It was got to the point where it was about 2 hours, and I ended up contacting YouTube, and I did like a live chat with some lady and sort of moaned about it. And literally, kid you not, got off the chat from her, and within about a minute or two it was uploaded, bang, like that. And I thought, what have you done? Just put the plug back in or something? Ridiculous. So it does pay to moan. Played on No Man's Land for a long time, loved it. Yeah, that was probably, well, it is to date still, my longest running series. I think I did about 55 episodes on there on FS19. I did consider going back to it 122, but I thought, no, we've done that, let's go somewhere else. But I would kind of, and there is quite a few of those maps out there, I would like to do another series like that on a map similar to that, and just kind of build up, because I do like that sort of style of play, just starting off with a little bit like Mr. Willie B's doing, building up, build yourself a little town, get the ideas flowing. Right, why is my chat not scrolling automatically? I've missed a few things here. Oh yeah, it is England tonight, isn't it? I forgot about that. Completely forgot. I got a little bit off England, to be fair. I don't know why. I do still obviously watch them. I just don't know. It doesn't excite me as much like it did before. I think Mr. Southgate annoys me with his selections. He keeps picking the same people. I'm a big Southampton Football Club fan from my sins, and without being too biased, I just think it's scandalous that he's not picking James Ward-Prowse. I mean, he's been outstanding for West Ham since he moved there. And when you carry on picking people like Calvin Phillips, who doesn't even come on hardly, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Harry Maguire, why? Why is he in there? Don't understand it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Lots of chat I'm missing. Farmer H don't want to step over line, but until Colossus is released, did a video on a quick hack. Ooh. Might have to check that out then. Right, do we trust workers on this bit? I don't know what way they're going to go, Right, let's stop them because that's silly there, isn't it? Right, so they are going to go probably want them to go up to that far corner. Okay, so we'll go over a little bit more. I'll have to do that bit myself, that's fine. In fact, I'll let them go and then I'll read a bit of chat. We're going to have to fill up with, that's taken quite a lot of seed actually. Have to fill up with seed. Where's the chat? Dan, I remember very well you were fuming. I was fuming last week on here as well. Where is the tab on YouTube gone? The about section. I think they've changed it. Yeah, they've changed it. I think when you want to look at a channel's about section, you have to click on, I can't remember now. Let me quickly look at my phone. So let's, for instance, have a look at Mr. Willie B's channel. You need to, it's literally at the top underneath your channel name. It gives the little description there. So if you click on that, there's a little arrow to the right of the screen. That then brings up your description and all your info. So that technically is your about section by the look of it. Obviously telling me you're from the UK, Mr. Willie B. I know that anyway. Right, let's go and fill this up quick. We'll get them set off down that way. They're probably going to miss a few bits, but we can come back and repair, patch in, whatever. Live chat with a lady and you moaned. Yeah, exactly. I think tonight is about testing fringe players. Yeah, that probably will happen tonight, but this is the other thing. Why doesn't he pick some other people who deserve a shout? But there you go. It's always kind of seems to be the same thing with the England managers though. Got their favourites, haven't they? Dan can't stand Gareth Southgate. Yeah, we still haven't forgiven him for missing that penalty, have we? I just think players have too many games unnecessary, especially for... Yeah, you're right there. There is some unnecessary thing. It's like that Nations League thing. What's the point in that? It's just stupid, isn't it? It's more hassle. I was going to do this huge field with this little cedar, but now you've said it like that, that's funny. I'm not so sure. Scarth is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. There are many good maps out there. Now it's hard to choose. It is. That is half the problem I find. There's so many good maps out there. You're never going to get to play on all of them. Certainly wouldn't ever be able to get content out on all of them either. But you're right, there is some really, really cool maps out there. Baby Willie is also watching. Snowy. Ah, Baby Willie B. Thanks, Baby Willie B. Appreciate that. Another future farm sim creator, I expect. So click the 3 dots next to your name. We'll keep the arrow in line next time. We're just catching up with chat. Martin says, do you farm in real life, Snowy? No, I don't. I don't think I'd be any good at it, to be honest with you. I've always said if I won the lottery or had quite a bit of money, I wouldn't go and buy a huge farm, but I'd buy like a small holding. I don't know if you call it that everywhere where you live, but we kind of call it over here. So a nice sort of little house, farmhouse, a little bit of land, and have some chickens and maybe a couple of little sheep or something. Animals that I could cope with looking after, not too much. But yeah, I would love to do something like that, but not full on farming. That would be, well, I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. That would be mad. Fringe Farmer is in the house. Hello from London, Ontario, Canada. Awesome. Good to see you in here, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Farmer Beats is in. Hey all, looking good, Snowy. Thank you, Farmer Beats. Appreciate that, buddy. Hardest thing about choosing a map is if there is not enough space left to download it. That is very true. It's a little bit better now on the PS5 because you got a bit of room, but by the time you get a couple of mods and a few good maps, you're then getting up there. Here in the States, 5 or 10 acres is called a ranchette. Ooh, that's nice. Never heard that before, a ranchette. Perfect size. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'd like, to be honest with you. Right, we're going to leave this guy to it. So, shall we, because we can't do any more seeding. Right, let me just check then. Let's see what seeders I've got downloaded. So we want something bigger. Even that's 160. I don't think I've got anything cheap really that's gonna be bigger than what we've got. Oh, this is part of the premium. That's 9 meters, but that's hooks up to that guy. So then you're still getting a bit pricey. They're still gonna be over 100 grand. This guy's not too bad. I've used this before, but that's 270 horsepower, so that's out of our... That's ridiculous price. I could always use these again, Dust Bunny, and put 3 together. That was amusing, trying to do that. Yeah, I think I might have to have a look, but I don't think I've got anything really, unless anyone's got any recommendations. A lot of 6 meter ones, isn't there? Okay, right, I think what we'll do is we will grab... I don't think we're going to mess around with pallet forks and all that malarkey. We'll grab ourselves a trailer, because we can then load up the greenhouse stuff with it as well. I'm gonna go for, just because I think it will work on the pumpkins. Well, I'll show you. Let's get down. I'll tell you what, let's get on this straightish bit of road. I'll tell you what, this road is quite a sort of lonely road on its own, but I was watching iFarmer Steve and MB Farming streaming the other night, and they were doing night work, and Steve was driving down this road and it looked even worse. So I wouldn't want to walk down there at night. Very, very scary. Right, where is it? It's in trailers, isn't it? Let's just make sure we don't crash. I'm gonna go for this guy. I think it's gonna be okay for the pumpkins. I'm only thinking that because it it worked for me on the Carpathian countryside when I was doing the bottled milk production. I couldn't get any other things to work for it, but it worked on that. So hopefully it will, fingers crossed. If it doesn't, we'll have to sort something out, but we will see. There you go, Farmer Beats. Got us some subscribers there. I can't speak. Wouldn't do this without being inspired by the lights. Ah, thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what, I've had some really nice comments the last few days, and it really hits home, you know. Even what Farmer Beats has said there, it just, I love it. It means a lot to me to hear things like that. It really does. Right. Okay, where are we? Look at all these mods. I do need to have a little bit of a mod clear out, I think. Should we change colours? Yeah, that's quite nice. I don't like the yellow wheels. What would black look like? Oh, that's a bit... Let's go full on orange. I don't know why, but we will. We'll buy that. It's not too expensive. Still got a bit of bond silage over here. So what we'll do is when we are ready for things like the corn, we're going to sell there. I don't know how much some of these productions take though, so we might end up actually maxing some of them out, and then we'll probably have to buy it at some point. But if we do max them out, we will just take them to other sell points until we can. Well, to be fair, we can afford to buy probably one or two of them. No, not two, I don't think. Two's probably being a bit generous even. There you go, I told you I couldn't speak. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Either my mouth's moving too quick before my brain, or the brain's working too quick from my mouth. I don't know what's happening, but something's not right there. I think the ketchup production, I'm pretty sure that was only 40 grand. I say only, it's quite a hefty amount, but that could be the first one we go for. But like I say, we will sell a load of tomatoes there first, so that we've got some already in there before we buy it. So that is a little tip there if you're not aware of that. I'm sure you all are, or most of you are. Sell products first in a production that you're interested in, then when you buy it you'll have some product already in there. Dan, I just subbed. Oh yeah, of course, Dan as well. Let's go and subscribe to Dan, guys. He's set up a YouTube channel now. Dan produces his own music. Please go and check him out. And also, Dan, feel free to share your videos in the Discord. You can put it under your other videos or something like that, it's called. So feel free to put them in there, buddy. But when you're rich and famous on top of the pops, you remember me, please. Right, let's grab some pumpkins, I think. I know we've only got 3 there, but, well, 6, 3 of each. Will this take them? Oh, brilliant. There we go, look at that. Awesome trailer this is. Seems to just accept anything. Right, while we're waiting, how are you getting on, pal? Looking good. So far. I'm sure I did a headland round like that with a plough though, so we will keep our eye on them. Right, that's only 1,500 litres there, so it's going to be 3,000 by the time we get that. Thank you to all of you for supporting the community, especially supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Like I say, I get overwhelmed sometimes with the comments and things like that. It makes it all worthwhile. Because the thing is, I don't know if any of the guys that do produce content that's in chat will agree with me, but sometimes when I'm making a video, because we're obviously seeing it from a different perspective to you guys that watch it, I sometimes think to myself, this seems boring. People aren't going to enjoy this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm recording this bit. But sometimes I've gone too far into recording to just be able to do anything with that, so I just upload it anyway, and then you get, that was an awesome episode, Snowy, blah blah blah, and I'm like, wow. But it's because obviously it's completely different to us. I mean, we're recording in little snippets and sections, and you guys kind of see it in all one thing. It is that's my take on it sometimes. Not always. Sometimes I'm recording and think, oh yeah, this is really cool, but then I think that and other people might not like it. So it's kind of a bit odd. Go for it, Dan. Get on the old farm sim videos. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Mr. Willie B. He says, don't forget to show some love and hit that like button and subscribe. Well, I think we've got over hundreds of likes, haven't we? I don't know what's happened there. I'll take it though. I'm sure that will get sorted out, erased or something like that. Right, we are, let me just double check, but we will probably definitely take the pumpkins to the bakery. There's only 2 sell points. Obviously the diner is going to be just a sell point, but we'll go to the bakery. That should top that up. It's probably going to be quite a while before we can produce pumpkin pie, but we've got eggs on the go. We're going to need to do flour at some point. The sugar, I mean, I don't even think there's no, there isn't a sugar production on here, so we can buy that from the store. Let's just get rid of this a minute. So this is the bakery. How much are we going to get for that? 4,000. That's not too bad. I'll quickly show you in here. It would be under pallets. There is, yeah, sorry. So this first sugar pallet, that is part of the Alma, Missouri map. 5,999 for 1,000 litres, but I've got the buyable products installed. So next door to that, a sugar pallet with the same amount, 1,550. So which one are we going to go for? The cheapest one, of course. Okay, right, £179 just paid to that worker. Let's hope they can, oh my god, it's raining. Well, they can carry on. We can do that in the rain, it won't be a problem. Might just get a bit more muddier. I don't know why I've turned my lights on. What I am going to do is just turn that time down to 3 because we are going a bit quick. Just make sure we are clear to go. Off we go. Oh, I got an empty tank. We'll have to sort that out. Let's get into this road off the busy road and sort that out. So we jump across that way. They've got an empty tank. No, let's lift it up. That uses quite a lot of seed, doesn't it? So far, looking pretty good. They're coping. Right, I've missed quite a bit of chat here, guys. Bear with. Hang on, let me just quickly go round like that. That's really weird. Look, that's nowhere near that cedar, but that's the point we need to be at. What's that? Auto trade just purchased snowy. Apparently is not working on Sri Lanka. Ah, that's a shame. I probably wasn't going to use it on that map anyway. I've got an idea how we're going to deal with things on there. But thanks for pointing that out for me. Right, they're off and running. That's the wrong way again. It was a bit of a gamble it was going to work with those pumpkins, to be fair, but I'm glad it did. But if it didn't, we would have just dealt with that, because I know this should work, or definitely work, with the eggs and tomatoes. So let's put cruise control on and we can have a read of chat. I wouldn't have got into this game without Snowy and Mr. CDP, Dan says. Thank you, Dan. Nice to be mentioned in the same sentence as Mr. CDP. That's how I got into the game, to be fair. I'm quite excited about meeting him in January, actually, and Farmer Cop. But Farmer Cop's been a massive help to me, especially in the early days when I was setting up the channel. I messaged him, didn't even expect to get a reply back, but he's always replied to me. We've become quite good friends. Obviously, even though we haven't met, I've become friends with quite a lot of people through this game and not met them. So to actually meet some of the guys in January is going to be amazing. Be taking plenty of photos, posting them. Mr. Willie B says, I agree, Dan. Rusty Money Game was the one that first gave me the confidence to start. Yeah, Rusty's been really good as well. I'm pretty sure that's how I came across you, Willie, was through Rusty when you were doing that series together. I'm pretty sure that was it. Right, I think we probably need to start. What have we got over there? We've only got 4. I'm not really going to cart 4 pallets. We haven't really got enough eggs. Okay, right. Let's what was that tractor? 175. Just thinking whether to upgrade our seeder. What have we got that we could sell? I don't think we need this baler just yet. I'm quite tempted to get rid of possibly some of these, because further down the line I'd like to try and use the old swather on this map, because it's set up for it. And if we get that attachment, we can I believe you can swath and ted at the same time, you have not completed your task. You've just given up because you can't be bothered because it's raining. Carry on. Yeah, right. Let's get rid of some equipment because that's going to raise some funds, I think. Now, can I select some of that in here? And I'm not even worried if we get rid of it and we kind of actually need it. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what I've reset now. What have I actually reset? The baler and the thingamajig. I've done that because obviously it's easier to get rid of them all instead of carting them all down. We will drive back down there though. Apologies for the drive down here again. We'll grab this tedder, we'll take that with us. So I know it seems like we're getting rid of a lot of the equipment that the map maker gives us, but just trying to free up some funds, and then when that chap's finished with the peas, we'll get rid of that seeder, I think. And I think we might go for that seeder that I was talking about. If we go for the seeding options one, let's see how much money we can get first. I don't want to completely wipe us out. Let's get rid of these, see what money we can generate before we go too silly spending. Found a nice seeder, but it's a bit pricey, 159,500. Which one's that, Dust Bunny? If we've got the money, we may look for it. You're welcome, Dan, no worries. And yeah, I post them in the content creator section. You can put them both if you want, buddy. It's fine with me. I was just thinking that your other videos is for anything really, so it's up to you, bud. But you're quite welcome to post in both or either. I really enjoy it when I watch Snowy talking to the pedestrians in the maps. I don't even realise I do things like this when I'm recording and streaming. It's like Dust Bunny said about me giving Chester an apple. I can't even remember doing that, to be honest with you. It just kind of happened naturally. I come out of the fuel station and just thought it'd be quite cool to pretend to give him an apple. Oh dear, maybe I'm losing it a bit, I don't know. But if it entertains people, that is the main thing. That is what I want to do. Right, we do need to get these all round the front because the sell point's there. Right, look at this chap. Look, what are you doing? Sunglasses on, vest, shorts. Look at it. Come on. I did know I was doing that. That was on purpose, that one. Right, let's get that down. My chat isn't scrolling again. I don't know if it's because my laptop's being funny again. Right, I hope I don't regret selling some of these, but I think we could probably get away with not needing them, if that makes sense. Right, let's go and grab the other. Right, I'm just going to quickly change that chat. Martin says, I only found your channel the other week and watch it in my dinner time on my tractor. Ah, thanks Martin. So you're a real farmer then? That's awesome. Farmer beats Sri Lanka, very disappointing so far. I'm sure it will improve. AI is terrible. Still don't have need veg mod conflicts. Need my modes, so just open for update. I expect there will be a few updates. There's bound to be a few teething problems. I'm quite enjoying it so far, but then I haven't really played it probably as much as some of you guys. You Mesmo, oh boy, don't make me cry, Snowy. That's how far behind chat I am. I'm presuming that oh come on, this laptop. I saw something then, and where's it gone? There we go, Scarf. This channel is so relaxing stream. Thanks, buddy. Sometimes I feel embarrassed. Don't ever be embarrassed, Mr. Willie B. That's just the way we see it recording. 257 likes so far. That is mad. Joe Flatten's in. How you doing, Joe? John Trailboss even is in the house. Snow in the mountains near here, staying frosty. Awesome. You stay safe as well, John. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Farmer Cop as a very early support. He was a very early supporter. That's how you found me, John, wasn't it? Through Farmer Cop. I remember you telling me that. So the new town will be starting soon on No Man's Land. Awesome. Looking forward to that. Steve Thompson is in the house. Anybody know an auto-load trailer for pizza that will work on this map? You were under 500 subs when Farmer Cop spotted the talent. Wow, was it really? I don't doubt that though. Rusty's channel was how I discovered your channel, Snow. Cobbler's a good one. Cobbler is a good one. I hope he's alright. Bless him. Parts of pizza. Yes, there is. Wow, it's gone really dark on this map. There is a, where are we? Pizza production on this map, just there. Now, obviously, we will be going down that route. I think it needs cheese, flour, and tomato sauce. So we're going to need to build up to get that. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but seeing as it took the pumpkins, it might be worth giving this guy a go. Steve, the big bag trailer auto load pack is the mod. It's worked loading the pumpkins up on this map. It's also worked on another map for me with a modded in production. Picked the pallets up. Had trouble trying to get a auto load trailer to work on that. It was I was using the bottled milk production, and it picked those pallets up no problem. So I would try that one, see how you get on. Hopefully something will happen. Right, let's sell all of these. I feel a bit bad selling them, but Willie B is my style of play on that. Yeah, Mr. Willie B does have a nice style of play. I told him that the other day actually. I enjoy his style of play. The FS19 transport pack. Google it, flawless op. There we go, there's another one. He's only got Susan to talk to. Is that the woman in the shop? Wow, repaint. We will repaint that. I think, didn't Cobbler call her Karen in his series? That was quite funny. Let's get that sold. Let's get that sold. Wow, that's not too bad. 105.5 grand. There you go, Willie B. Got a few more subscribers. Bruce is gaming. Whee! How you doing, Bruce? Another awesome channel there Bruce has got, guys. Please go and check him out. He does some awesome live streams. Are you streaming tonight, Bruce? Because I will end before you start. And I'll send a few people over, hopefully. There's the link to Bruce's channel. Thanks, Mr. Willie B. Martin Kern. Yes, Snowy livestock. Oh, awesome. You got livestock. What kind of livestock do you have, Martin? Right. Hang on, because look, they haven't finished. I'll tell you what, we're going to end up having to do this ourselves, aren't we? I think they're going to keep on doing this. But it's gone really dark, hasn't it? Really dark. Right. Just out of interest, see, that's going to be another, we might get around 80 grand if we're lucky there. So we can get that sold. We'll keep the planter though. That's a pretty decent working width. My chat, where's the chat? This message from present, but when you read it, it'll be in the past. You Mesmo's being silly again. Happy birthday to your wife for yesterday, Snow. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate that. I treated her to about an hour looking at some push chairs and car seats and things like that. We went to Mama's and Papa's and had a proper 1 hour appointment showing us a few of these things. And then we went for a nice meal afterwards, so I did treat her. What am I actually doing? I'm supposed to be going into Cedars. We did actually buy one today as well. It was ridiculous price. It nearly made me cry. But I think it is going to be very handy and useful for us. Did I miss Dust Bunny's cedar that she recommended? I'm just checking, guys. Oh, the Vedestad Rapid 800S. Ah, I have. No, I don't. I've got the 600S. So I'm guessing the 800, that's going to be an 8 meter, is it? Yeah, I've got that one installed. That's a multi. That could be a good idea. Maybe I'll hold off for that then, because that one I was just going to buy is a bit pricey. We'll keep that in mind then. That one I'll have a look after the stream's finished. Bruce is doing good. That's awesome to hear, buddy. I was pleased to hear your good news the other day as well about your doctor's appointment. Yeah, just give it a go, Steve. I don't know if you've got a test map set up or load into the map you're playing, try it, and then if it doesn't work, just quit out without saving your game. That should be fine. You won't lose anything. Right. Okay, so that was kind of a sort of wasted trip down here. I think we'll hold off for that cedar. We'll just have to persevere, I think. Like I say, we probably will put alfalfa back in that field because we're going to need some for cows. We need to get some hay, and well, we've got silage on the go. That might be ready now, actually. We could always check that. Bruce is live. Right, cool. I was going to finish up around 9 anyway. That would be around the time you start, I would imagine. Bruce is normally always around 9 PM. And also, Bruce, if you're still in, apologies I haven't been in any of your live streams for a little while, but it's just been manic. Trying to record videos, getting home from work late. And I must admit, where my wife's pregnant, she's getting tired quite easily, so some nights we're in bed by about 8 PM, which I don't mind because I normally put a TV on, but then some nights I don't, I just start nodding off. So I always find if I go to sleep too early, it makes me worse the next day. It's a bit odd, I know, but that's what happens. Thank you, Bruce. I will pass the birthday wishes on. She said thank you for her virtual flowers as well, Dust Bunny. She liked that. Bruce goes live at 3 PM. Yeah, I think it's 4 PM for Bruce. I'm sure he says 4 PM. Farmer Murphy's in the house. How you doing, Mr. Murphy? My last name is Murphy as well. Another awesome channel, Farmer Murphy. Go and check him out. Really enjoy his style of play too. All good, bro. Real life first. Cheers, Bruce. Thanks, buddy. How close is she having the baby? It's due in February. So, yeah, it's going to come round quick. It's already going quick. It's quite scary. Right, let's have a quick look at this, because if this is done... No, it's not. I didn't think it would be. Right. This guy has run out of seeds again, so we'll fill that up. I might carry on this actually. There's only a little bit left. At least we know it's going to get done. So we haven't done a huge amount this episode, but it's all jobs that we need to do. I definitely want to get that alfalfa in this month though. Because otherwise we're going to lose a month growth technically, aren't we? So we'll sort that out. Too much sleep can be as detrimental as not enough. It can. I think that's what happens to me sometimes. And I've never really been one for going to bed that early. So that probably could be what's happening there. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade this seeder. It's just a little bit too small, isn't it? I'll tell you what we're going to do actually. I'll give them a proper stopping point, I think, and we'll set them off. This weather is horrendous here. all my years of playing, I've never tried multiplayer. I've only tried it a few times, to be fair. It is quite fun, I must admit. I will have to one day, don't hold me to it, but I will have to one day get some form of multiplayer series, or maybe get a server up and running where some of you guys can jump in and have a mess around. But I don't really know much about that side at the moment, because I've not really set up multiplayer myself. It's always already been set up for me when I've jumped in. So I'm kind of doing the lazy way. Right, I should be able to grab that. Oh, there we go. Right, we'll set them off again. They can go that way. They should cope a bit more when they come down that side now, with a bit of luck, you never know. Right, so that isn't ready. Wonder if we can make it ready. I don't think it's going to do it this. It's not going to do it today, is it? Not at that rate. Right. How are our chickens doing, by the way? Yeah, they're not too bad. Let's grab some eggs. Let's go and sell some eggs. At the minute, we haven't got a huge amount to do. We could always move on to the second day. Right, let's get that better line. These can go to the bakery as well. We've maxed these guys out, haven't we? So there's 500 in each. They're looking a little bit low. In fact, that's quite a good point actually. We're probably going to need to grow. It might be better to grow sorghum because it's a bit quicker. Yeah, 4 PM East, is that Eastern Standard Time? How many different time zones is there in the US? I know it's such a massive place, it's crazy. Just goes to show how big it is. Mr. Murphy's doing great, that's awesome to hear, buddy. Just subscribe to your channel, Alma Murphy. No need to apologise, Mr. Murphy, that is absolutely fine. We Murphys don't skip lunch. I don't blame you. You've got to eat, that's the main thing. Oh, you are right there, Mr. Willie B. It is like being in the UK, isn't it? We had a bit of rain where I was working today. I work outside as well, so it's a bit annoying sometimes. Great in the summer, but when it's raining, it's the rain really. I don't mind, I can work in the cold. It's just the rain, it's just everything gets wet. And we were, oh excuse me, just beating my desk up. I work for a company, we pull in a lot of the HV and LV electrical cables, so it's all the big ones that you get in substations and things, and we were in a primary substation today pulling in some singles, and we were having to do sand in the trench first and then put them in. Of course that started getting all squashy and mushy and brilliant. But like I say, in the summer, not too bad. That looks like a crude message, Farmer Murphy. What have I missed? Oh, that one. Wet is better than White Willy. Ah, dear. Yeah, we know what you meant, Mr. Murphy. Right, round to the bakery again, isn't it? So not a huge amount, but like I said, I'm not sure how much these productions take. I'm not going to buy them yet. Let's get them to the point where we've got quite a bit in there. What are we going to get for these? Eggs should be pretty good. 18 grand for those eggs. Look at that. Over 200 grand. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do actually. Let's have a little drive up here. Let me put that menu on. Let me turn the help window off. I was going to check out some of these productions, what they are worth. I'm pretty sure this ketchup one's 40 grand. And this is going to be pretty easy to run because it is literally just tomatoes, I believe. So very easy. And that can be furthered on. Yeah, 40 grand for that. That can be furthered on round to the pizza production. 60 for that. So, oh, where are we going there? Yeah, not too bad. That's 100k for those two. I think with the popcorn factory though, we need to... What do we need to do for that? Right, I'm just going to pull in here because if you're not aware, guys, on the map we do have a built-in car wash. There's one in under here, but you're not going to get everything under there. And there's also one here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's give that a quick blast off. The rain's taken most of it off. Fox on a run. How are you, buddy? Good to see you in it. Smoke says 4. 4. What are we saying? 4. Smoke. Eastern Central Mountain, West Coast. I've never heard of Mountain. Wow, that's a new one. That's interesting. Mr. Willie B's got to shoot, no problem, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Need to get little one ready for bed. Awesome stream, my friend. Love to all you. Yeah, thanks, Farmer Willie B. Appreciate that, buddy. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your evening and a good weekend too. And talking of weekends, has anyone got anything exciting going on at the weekend? Whoa, what was that? That was just my bad driving. Yeah, anything exciting going on in people's weekends? Mountain is the time zone I am in. Yeah, I've not. So what would they do an abbreviation for that then? So obviously EST, is it CST as well? Dan's flying to the moon this weekend. Awesome. Is that on one of Elon Musk's trips? Or Richard Branson? Oh, just MT. That would make sense. MT. Probably have seen that then. I didn't realise it stood for mountain. See, because here we say GMT sometimes. That's Greenwich Mean Time. Or BST, I think is the other one, British Summertime. I think we use them depending on when the clocks change. I could be wrong, probably am. Right, I think we'll leave this out here for now. Turn that off. How's our little worker? We'll get rid of them. We will finish this off ourselves. I think then we'll run this seeder down to the store and sell that before it loses any value. Yeah, Murphy time. That would work. States in mountain time zone are Colorado, Idaho, Montana, New Mexico, Utah, Wyoming, Arizona, Kansas, Nebraska, Texas and Nevada. Quite a few. I sounded like Yoda then, didn't I? I've got some friends that live in Nebraska. I've told Rusty about that as well, because he's kind of that way, isn't he? Yeah, a friend of mine for a few years ago, she moved out to America. She lives in Nebraska. Coleridge, I think it is. Something like that. Coleridge. Coleridge. It might be Coleridge. Coleridge. I don't know. Rusty remembers that. Because I remember speaking to Rusty, and my friend's daughter was involved in quite a nasty car accident. And I messaged Rusty about it, and he said, he goes, I didn't attend to it, but I did hear about it. She was a very lucky young lady by the sound of it. So quite a small world, isn't it, really? Oh, missed that tiny little spot. There we go. I'll have checked the map when we've done this little bit. Oh, Martin's off. Okay, mate, got to go. Keep up the good work. Bye, Snowy. Thanks, Martin, for stopping in, buddy. Take care. Look after yourself when you're doing your farming. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good one. YouTube is being real slow with the chat tonight. Oh, it doesn't surprise me. It keeps on playing up YouTube. I don't know if they have or are in the process of doing some sort of update, but when I loaded into YouTube it come up the top. It always normally tells you if something's changed, and they're like, oh, we've updated this and that, and I normally just hit dismiss. I'm not interested. It doesn't really sound like it affects me, so hope you will be taking videos when you meet up with Mr. CDP, DJ Goham, Farmer Cop. I'm hoping to, but at the moment all I've got is my phone, which isn't bad. I mean, that was what I used to record that Court Farm, the real life tour. I wasn't even sure how well that was going to come out. I mean, I know it could have been better, the quality, but it was kind of spur of the moment recording. And then when I watched it back, I thought, might be alright. And it seemed to go down quite well. Right, we've got quite a bit of fertilizer here. Can we... right, let's unload it somewhere that's not gonna cause a mess. It's just about here would do, I think. There we go, a little bit of seed. Right, let's go and get rid of this because it's gonna just devalue, isn't it? The feed mixer over there I think we will keep, because we can just, you know, add to it. We've got quite a bit of straw stored in that hay loft, so we can use that to bulk out TMR. We will be going down that route, I think. Although watching Farmer Cop's video on feeding your cows, it looked like hay was causing the same sort of results as giving them TMR. But I think on this map, I think the 85% or 80% feed is going to be silage. So we could always just give them silage. I enjoyed that. The video of Court Farms was perfect, I thought. Thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you very much. And Mr. Murphy. Yeah, I could do that, or I'm thinking about, I think it's actually on offer on Amazon for Black Friday. There's a, it's kind of like a GoPro. It's got really good reviews. I think it's like an alternative, and it's not as expensive, but I've been geeking up on it a little bit, which I tend to do when there's any technology to be bought on my behalf. I go a bit over the top looking into things, and a lot of people are saying in the reviews that it's just as good as a GoPro. It's obviously got a few things that it can't do like the GoPro, but I'm thinking, oh, shall I buy one of those and maybe be able to record with that? I don't know. But yeah, it would be cool to get some form of videos. I mean, I don't know how much time there will be, but I've even thought about trying to sit down with one or two of them, or a couple of them, and doing like a little interview or sort of Q&A, and I was going to ask some of you guys to just throw out some random questions, or say give me some questions for Mr. CDP or you'd like me to ask, and I would put them out there. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know how much time. Wow, look, 90. Wow, I said 80, didn't I? Look at that. I nearly got 100 grand for that. Right, we'll still hold off from that seeder, and I don't really want to buy any of the productions yet. I know it sounds a bit cheap, but we might as well manipulate the system a little bit. Right, we'll head back to the farm. I think what we might do is let's sleep through till September the 2nd. I'm guessing why that silage is running a little bit slow is because we are on 2 days per month. Excuse me. So if we go through to there, we'll have a look. We might possibly be able to buy some cows, because we could just give them silage. I haven't done any testing on this map, but I'm wondering. But all we need, to be fair, is a little bit more hay, or a little bit of hay. We haven't got any hay, so we need a bit of hay, and we could make some TMR. Would it be silage and hay for 100%? I don't think, Dan, and I don't think those percentages add up. So if you know what I mean. So say you add silage at 60, hay at 40. If you've done a mixture of both, I don't think that gives you your 100. I'm pretty sure that's what Farmer Cop says in his video as well. But again, I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I did my test on the cows. It was pretty much when the game first came out, which is like, that's 2 years ago now, isn't it? That's insane. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I could be wrong. Someone might know in the chat. But the thing is, I don't really want to buy the cows if we haven't got any feed, but we could get them a little bit of silage. See what happens. Mr. Yelsa did the same type of test, and he found that the hay versus TMR ratio is map specific. Oh, is it? Right, I've missed my turning, haven't I? I've missed our farm. I did this the other day. I'm pretty sure, though, the cows, it was either 80 or 85% for silage, and to be fair, that's pretty high, isn't it? That's a pretty high percentage. Right, let's jump out. We'll have a little sleep again. Feeling a little bit tired. Oh. Okay, why is that, I thought, why is that not working? Why is that not working? You should be able to sleep at any time you want. Right, that's worrying. Just going to save the game in case anything goes wrong here. For instance, on some maps, when you check the cow's feed, it will say hay is 60%, in which case TMR will be the better feed. Yes, totally agree with that. See, is the silage without needing TMR that confuses me. Some need both TMR and silage. You can get away with doing TMR with just hay and silage. You don't need to put straw or mineral feed in. I'm pretty sure Graham said to me on Bally Spring that you have to give them everything for the TMR, which is a bit... Why is this not working? I don't know what's going on. Right, let's go forward a bit. I'm concerned now. I wanted to sleep through the day, the night, the whatever. Alright, because on FS19 you had to get a 7, didn't you? Why is this not working? I'll tell you with something else I've just noticed. We are actually using euros. That's from alfalfa hay doesn't work in the Stockland TMR mixer. Ah, okay, right. I have no idea what's going on here. We seem to have broken the sleep trigger. TMR is best, end of. Well, this is exactly what I thought, but then when I watched that Pharmacop video, I was like, although he did baffle me a little bit with his figures and spreadsheets that he made. I agree with your farmer beats there. I do enjoy making the TMR, so I think we will go down that route. Right, this isn't working, so let's just do this. I'm not sure why that is not letting me sleep. Let's play a bit of nighttime basketball. Ah! I'm gonna get one in, don't worry. Oh, that was rubbish. Right, I'm giving up with that. Right, the TMR, not TMR, what's it? Silage is ready to go. Right, we've hit midnight. Wow, look at those eggs already. I think we'll probably have a few pumpkins as well. 2 of those, yes, we have. These seem to be growing like the strawberries, which is good. We can't pick them up though. We've got 2 of each in those. So tomatoes are going. I'll tell you what, something weird's going on here. That's saying turn on high pressure washer now. Where did that come from? Now I can't get rid of it. What's going on? I think I've broken the map. This shouldn't have come up here because I haven't even got a pressure washer on the farm. Certainly not here in the middle of the greenhouses. Now I can't get rid of this. Right, let's see if we can... There we go. How random. That was weird. Oh, now it wants to let me sleep. What is happening? Don't want to sleep now. It's 7:41 in the morning. Kobe Gaming. How you doing, Kobe? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Right, let's grab... what speed is this guy? Oh, that's the same. Right. I think to finish off, because I don't want to overlap Bruce too much. Because we all share the love in this community. We'll go and get rid of some of these tomatoes. Let's see what we get for these. That will start filling up that ketchup production then as well. Put down another sleep trigger. I think overturn. Yeah, there. I've got a few of them installed. That's the mat. Yeah. If need be, we probably will have to do that. I'm hoping that was just some weird 5 minutes. But I did notice with this trailer, I don't know if you noticed earlier, when I still had the help window on, when we was over near the bakery when we're just about to sell, it said start filling like it does now. So that's when I first thought that's a bit odd. Why is it saying that? And then that happened. Obviously, you didn't want us to go to sleep, did it? Yeah, exactly, Dan. You're right there. You know it. Something always happens. A bit of drama in one of my streams or videos. Farmer G says it's USA. Everyone carries things with the trigger. That one I had was a bit safer though. It's only going to get people a bit wet. Right, when's this corn going to be ready as well? It's probably next month, hopefully. That should be quite a decent amount coming off of that field. Would have been more if it wasn't for that worker, but less said about that the better. I'll grab these, not a huge amount again, but it will generate a little bit of income, and it wraps up the episode quite nice. Hey, Gaming Joy's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. I am indeed enjoying Alma. I've just had a bit of a weird episode on here though. It wouldn't let me use the sleep trigger, so I had to skip through the night with the times. Well, I can only go up to 360 on console. But yeah, it wouldn't let me use the sleep trigger, and then randomly enough I was walking through here and it said turn on pressure washer, so I clicked the button and we had a jet wash in our hands. I have no idea where that come from. That just happened. And I think, yeah, probably you're right there, Dust Bunny. Blame all the weird goings on in the newest patch, probably. But seeing as Game & Joy is in the house, if you're not aware, guys, this awesome mod here that we're using is Game & Joy's mod. So go and grab that. Highly recommend it. There is a couple of variations of it. We do have a fill station, a free one, so you can get everything for free. Then there's a silo, and then there's an older looking one which is pretty cool as well if you are an older style farm. Awesome mod, highly recommend it. I've used it on a few maps now. No need to apologise, buddy. Totally understand. But yeah, I am enjoying this map. It's pretty cool. A little bit different to what I normally do. Oh. Just whack the mic then. Apologies for that. But I think we'll go and sell these and then we'll probably finish up. And then if everyone can head over to Bruce when he's got going, that would be fantastic. Spread the love, show him some love. I can't remember what you've got to do to send people over to a stream. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys in here are subbed to Bruce anyway, so make sure you pop in and say hello. Not quite sure what map Bruce is on tonight, but he's got a few series going. He might even be on this map. That selling station by Game & Joy is awesome. I love the old rustic. Yeah, I did. I think I had the rustic one on Carpathian. You're welcome, buddy. Totally deserved. It is a cool mod, as Dust Bunny says. Right, where are we heading? We're heading to the ketchup factory, aren't we? I do really love this look of this town as you start coming into here now. It's very, very cool. I have to start using the train as well for selling things. That would be pretty cool if we can do that. Farmer G's about 100 hours into Alma. Longest time I've spent on a map in a while. That is awesome. That's a good amount of time there, buddy. Right, let's get this going. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount for it, but oh, just didn't quite tip us over the 300k mark. Never mind. Right, we'll just drive down that way because we can. And we've got propane on here as well, which we're going to need that for the corn dryer. So again, looking forward to that. Hopefully once we've harvested that field, we're going to get a decent amount of corn off. We can then put that in the corn dryer. Again, we'll just sell it so we get some profit out of it, and then that corn will be in there, which is good. Whoa, thanks buddy for pulling out like that. This guy's gonna do it as well, look. Come on. Let's get back on that road where no cars go. That'd be safer. I usually place the free one at the vehicle shop and only use and use it only for contracts. I mean, that's a good idea actually, because yeah, that's a good idea, because if you were doing a contract for someone like that, you wouldn't really expect to have to put your hand in your pocket to provide fertilizer and things like that, would you? That's a good idea, that, Dust Bunny. I like it. Bruce was on Alma yesterday. We'll see. I've just noticed my phone flash up. I think he's off and running, so we're going to drive back. We'll park this up, and I think we'll leave it there for that episode, guys. But like I say, please head on over to Bruce's Gaming. Would Dust Bunny be able to put a link up to Bruce's channel so you'd be able to find it there? I need to work out how to do that link. I think you can put a link up now, can't you, to send people over. But if Dust Bunny can do that, that'd be awesome. It's turning out to be a nice day now. Oh, let's watch the road. There we go. There's a link to Bruce's channel. Thank you very much, Dust Bunny. Cheers, Ryan. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Okay. Right. We will just park this up here. I think we'll probably, when we jump back in, we'll stay in this month. We'll get some alfalfa in that field. And I think, yeah, probably, and then probably skip on into October. That corn might be ready to harvest. Hopefully will be. And then maybe put some sorghum in that field. That will give us quite a lot for chickens then, wouldn't it? So we will see. Right, guys, I think we will end there on that note. But like I say, please head on over to see Bruce. That would be fantastic. I will jump in as well and say hello. Tell him Snowy sent you. That would be awesome. Thanks, Game and Joy. Appreciate that, buddy. I'll have to watch the VOD. No worries, my friend. Cheers, Dan. Appreciate that. Bundle of laughs. I don't know if you're laughing at me though or with me. Probably both, and I don't blame you. There's always some drama somewhere, isn't there? Never mind. Thank you, Dust Bunny, for saying all that. Thanks everyone for stopping in. There we go. Go over and raid Bruce's gaming. Thank you very much, Fringe Farmer. Hope you have a great day too, buddy. Thanks for sharing your time. So no worries, pal. And we will be back next week. Again, not quite sure on what day, but I will give you a day or two's notice. I was hoping to do it kind of midweek, but it didn't quite work out. Things got a little bit hectic and work and things like that, and it was... So we've ended up on a Friday, but it's fine. That's good. I don't really mind. Tell Mr. Snow and Baby Snowy hello. I will indeed. She's in the lounge, I think, somewhere. Or she may have gone into bed. I don't know. I'll find out in a moment. I'm laughing with you, buddy. Yeah. I believe you. Right. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you all stopping in. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Awesome people. Too many names to reel off. I can't remember all of them. I can't even remember what I did yesterday. But please head over to Bruce. I will see you next week. Like I say, I will give you a shout on my community page and Discord when we're going to be planning on. Hopefully the laptop won't play up at the start, but we'll see. Thanks guys for stopping in. And remember, stay frosty.